Is Guillermo del Toro one of the greatest directors of all time? Me personally, I think yes. He is easily in my top 3. So I decided, you know what, let us rank all of his films. But of course I haven't seen all of them, so which ones I haven't seen, I'll let you know. It's in the ranking. We have Absolute Cinema, Top Tier, Good Enough, Not Good, and then obviously Didn't Watch. But that's where you come in, so I want you guys to let me know down below where you would rank certain movies that Del Toro has done and have a great discussion down below. And before we continue, remember if you love everything nerdy to follow for more. So right off the bat, I'm going to go off a film that I just personally have not seen, and let me know if you've seen it. It is going to be, this is my best pronunciation, Esposo de Bablo, no Espanol. But I have not watched this film, so that's going into did not watch. If you've seen that film, let me know. Next, we got Mimic. You know, Mimic, it's been a long time since I've seen it. I remember it being pretty good. I might have to rewatch it, but we're gonna put it as good enough. I remember it was memorable. The first Hellboy, man, dude, I think Hellboy with Ron Perlman, I mean, just again, being Del Toro's like almost like action film, it still felt like a Del Toro film, but I don't think Absolute Cinema, I think at least Top Tier.
Stop it. Right now.
I love the first Hellboy, I think it's great, but I don't think it's Absolute Cinema. That might be a hot take. You know what, let's just get it out of the way. Hellboy 2. Again, the sequel is not bad, man. Like, as sequels go, I still think the first one's better. The sequel, oh man, this is a hard choice. I think I'm gonna get some flack for this one. I'm gonna put Good Enough. Ugh. Dude, Chronos. I actually don't remember if I've seen this film, so unfortunately, I think it's going to Didn't Watch. And again, let me know if you've seen Chronos. Where would you put it? Pan's Labyrinth, man, this was almost my earliest exposure to Del Toro, and especially the artistry that he brings when it comes to directing. I think Pan's Labyrinth is one of the greatest films of all time. I think it is easily Absolute Cinema. Pacific Rim, not a lot of people remember that Del Toro actually did Pacific Rim. I think this is a great example when it comes to this movie in particular. Wrong time. Because I feel like if something like Pacific Rim were to come out now with all the hype over like kaijus and monsters, it would have done so much better. I still think Pacific Rim, the first one, was really, really good. And yes, he did do the first one. You know, it just was really bad timing. Was it Absolute Cinema? No, it wasn't Absolute Cinema, but it was definitely, I think, Top Tier. I'm gonna swear by this, Crimson Peak gets slept on. Crimson Peak is one of the best films that he has ever done. I just think not enough people ended up seeing it. I thought it was fantastic. Is it Absolute Cinema? You know what? I think so. I think Crimson Peak is Absolute Cinema. It just unfortunately got slept on. I just absolute amazing movie when it comes to Del Toro. The Shape of Water, man, this thing got nomination after nomination after nomination. Unfortunately, I have not seen it yet. I know. I've heard amazing things. It is on my list. I want to see it. I'm really excited, but it is in my Didn't Watch, unfortunately. You let me know where you would put it. I feel like most people would put it in Absolute Cinema, but I might be wrong, so let me know. Frankenstein, you know, I might be biased, might be recency bias, but just a film that I can't stop thinking about in my dreams. I think is a top tier film. Absolute Cinema, no questions needed. Nightmare Alley, you know what? It has been a minute since I've seen this film. I remember it to be pretty interesting. I thought it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. I think personally it didn't like leave an imprint for me. I think it was still enjoyable, so I think I'm gonna do Good Enough. When I'm telling you stop motion Del Toro, never thought I would see it, but Pinocchio was absolutely beautiful. I was locked in the screen when it came to this movie. It was really weird because I think around the time this movie came out, Disney was doing their live action version of Pinocchio, and I clearly know which Pinocchio I wanted to see, and it was Del Toro's. It was dark. It was just such good storytelling, and just that stop motion. Like, what a challenge. Like, absolute cinema. And there it is. There's my list. There is my Del Toro list, the director that I think is one of the greatest directors of all time. As always, let me know what you think down below. Where would you put certain films? And out of all the ones I haven't watched, which one should I go to next? I think it's going to be The Shape of Water. As always, thank you so much. Remember to follow for everything nerdy.